Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first ever episode of Glory MMA. Glory MMA, brought to you by Evolve Pro Wrestling and Tony Black and Johnny Black, the two brothers. Obviously, Johnny Black, the greatest indie professional wrestler of all time, and Tony Black, arguably the greatest promoter of all time. But this is the very first Glory MMA event. Our main event will be Michael Chandler versus Eddie Alvarez for the lightweight Glory Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, but first, we're going to start off with Tito Ortiz, a legend in the industry of MMA, and Braden Knight. I'm going to tell you a little story about Braden Knight, but we'll get to that later. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for tuning in to Glory MMA, and if you would give me just 1 second. Ladies and gentlemen, Glory MMA, brought to you by Tony Black, Johnny Black, the two brothers of professional wrestling. Obviously, one is a booker and promoter. The other,
Bluetooth connected,
the greatest indie wrestler of all time. Excuse my speaker. Ladies and gentlemen, Braden Knight versus Tito Ortiz. That is going to be awesome. Glory MMA starts right here, right now. But first, we got to thank our two official theme songs for not only tonight, but every other Glory MMA event. Ladies and gentlemen, our first official theme song, Glory, featuring Ariana from Lead the World. Obviously, going to be a massive theme song for us here tonight. We'll play that later. And Kira, New World is a song that you heard a lot. You heard that song a lot in the opening. But Braden Knight, a boxer who has had 2 fights, versus Tito Ortiz. Who will win? This is technically the debut of Braden Knight in any MMA, let alone in here in Glory. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start very, very slow here at MMA. Here we go, the first fight in MMA. The first fight in Glory MMA history, excuse me. Braden Knight, the 2-0 boxer, versus Tito Ortiz. Ladies and gentlemen, actually here in MMA, all the records are wiped clean. Everybody is 0 wins, 0 draws, and 0 losses. Everybody starts clean here in Glory MMA. Here we go. Braden Knight and Tito Ortiz obviously not gonna extend hands, and I think Tito Ortiz would be wise to, try to grapple, exactly what I'm trying to say, trying to grapple with Braden Knight, because he's not going to be able to outbox Braden Knight. Braden Knight's main profession is a boxer. And look at this, Braden Knight is back to his feet. Shows a little bit of skill in wrestling, but we definitely didn't know how that would turn. And there's a kick. A kick from Braden Knight. Look, I got to tell you a little bit of a story about Braden Knight. I went to Braden Knight's first fight. He knocked the guy out in record time, and then in his second fight, I didn't get to go to that one, but in his second fight, it was a five-round war. A 5-round war. Obviously, in boxing, there's many more rounds than 5, but, it was a 5-round war. He got murdered all 4 rounds. In that 5th round, he knocked that man out. He is 2-0. It shows that he is skilled in the fighting competition, but Tito Ortiz is just better at, grappling. And look at this. Can Braden Knight pick up the win in his first MMA fight? And that was very close. And there we go again. Look at this. Getting destroyed, and he went for the knee. He went for the knee, but Tito Ortiz with another take tap. Braden Knight out. Will he be able to do it? This looks very brutal. It's a very brutal choke and very hard one to get out, especially now that he has both arms wrapped around his neck. Braden Knight is on a very, very bad streak here. You know, if he loses this fight, I don't think he's going to do well in Glory MMA. But you got to think about the fact that Tito Ortiz is a legend, and there he is knocking Braden Knight. This is the first fight in Glory MMA history. Oh, and look at that power, the power of Braden Knight. And there it is, getting taken down again. We have 11 seconds in the round. You can see that at the top, and Braden Knight back to his feet. They're gonna call time. I can't tell you who won that round really, but look at this. Bam. I would say Tito Ortiz probably won that round. Ooh, that's just a brutal punch. Here we go again. First ever Glory MMA event. Extending the fist. Look at that. The show of respect. The kick. Misses the kick. Attacking those legs. And there it is. Trying to get that. Oh, rocking him again. Look at this. He's moving around a lot. Oh, and getting taken down again. That's the problem. He can't defend any of these takedowns, and once you're down there with Tito Ortiz, specifically if you've never wrestled before, which Braden Knight hasn't, then you're going to get murdered. He's trying to get up, but he can't. The referee's going to have to stand them up. And you can see the referee saying, man, maybe I should. But Braden Knight back to his feet. Oh, he went for a flying knee, but Tito Ortiz knocked him. Look at this, into the cage. And look at that, defending a takedown, but immediately getting rocked. Oh, didn't expect a spinning kick from Braden Knight, and Braden Knight just knocked Tito Ortiz out in the second round. That is, what a debut. What a debut for Braden Knight. That is an awesome debut for that man right there, Braden Knight. Look at this. Wham! Nobody would have expected a boxer to be throwing kicks like that. Nobody could have expected that. Nobody could have expected Braden Knight to win that. And look, I'm going to tell you something right now that nobody else on the planet knew other than Tony Black and me. Ladies and gentlemen, Braden Knight will be the first man to get a championship opportunity on our next episode of Glory MMA for, well, the division that he's in. He'll be facing a very special man. We have no idea who that man is. Obviously, they're not going to tell us. Second round TKO at 2 minutes and 06 seconds. But now, Chris Cyborg Holly Holm for the title right here. Right here. But obviously, the song that's going to start playing right now, I'm sure any of my fans specifically would know that. This song, Glory, you know, the inspiration behind the name of this company, Glory MMA. Thank you to Lead the World and Ariana. And thank you to Tony Black and Evolve and Johnny Black for bringing us this amazing company. We've already seen an insane fight to start, the first ever fight in Glory MMA history, but here's the second. Women's Bantamweight Championship on the line. Cyborg Holly Holm right here, right now. Here we go. Look at that. Cyborg. Holly Holm, here we go. The show of respect. Round 1 out of 5. Nobody's thrown a punch yet. There's the kicks of Holly Holm. Throwing a big punch but missing. Yeah, to anybody who's wondering, I definitely was the commentary on Evolve, one of the commentators, but, you know, we had to try something very different for the commentary style here in Glory MMA. Look at that. And, oh, trying to throw another big punch. Obviously, such a different paced fight than our last one. Oh, missing that punch. Oh, throwing a kick but missing. Cyborg looks a little thin. Looks a little thin from her normal self, but she had to make weight. Oh, and a kick. Look at this. Her body is destroyed already. And look at that's the one thing about Cyborg that most people will not realize until they get into the octagon. Her power. Her power is just something else. Missing a punch. She's missing a lot here tonight, and that's going to drain a lot of energy. Holly Holm is destroying Cyborg. Cyborg hasn't fought in a very long time. This is what that octagon, the ring rust will do to you. And oh! Look at that, the power. She has one punch knockout power, but Holly Holm has a chin. Oh, she has a strong chin. Oh! Right as I say she has a strong chin, she gets rocked, and Cyborg is not letting up. She's doing a really good job at dodging, and then with those leg kicks, that is insanity. Oh, and another kick. And Cyborg rocking Holly Holm again, and a leg kick of her own. Oh, tripping. She tripped. Cyborg tripped in the octagon. That's not something you want to do when you're in there with somebody as talented as Holly Holm. And oh, if that would have landed, I feel like it would have been all over. Oh, right to the body. Another miss. And look, she's tripping again. She trips again. Oh! She's still standing. She has been rocked 3 different times in the first round. Look at this, the first time. Oh my. But she still kept standing. That is pure insanity on behalf of Holly Holm. Look, Holly Holm is very, 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 very talented. You know, the first woman to ever knock out Ronda Rousey. You know, which may not sound like a big statement now, but looking back at it, it definitely was. And this show of respect again. You know, Cyborg definitely respects Holly Holm after rocking her that many times, and she's still standing. And again, throwing the kick, but the dodge. Missing the punch. Cyborg's doing a really good job of staying smart, but Holly Holm looks like she's getting that range. Ooh. And look, I don't even know. Cyborg's blocking, Holly Holm is blocking. Both women very talented, throwing a massive punch, but Holly Holm was blocking it. And there it is again. You don't want to take that punch too many times. Look at the side of Holly Holm's face. The preacher's daughter is not doing too well. And oh, spinning kick misses. A kick from Holly Holm misses as well. Excuse me, a kick from Cyborg. Cyborg with a weird stance here. Switching stances. Oh, throwing a kick. And again. Throwing a uppercut but missing. so far, the only thing that's really been hurt of Cyborg is those legs. Maybe a stamina issue a little bit due to, well, you know, her throwing excessive big punches. You know, she's really swinging for the fences, but can she get her? And throwing a kick, but Holly Holm blocked it. Look, I feel like that kick would have ended it. Holly Holm knows that she's in danger if she doesn't do something. If she doesn't keep blocking, and Cyborg is definitely in trouble. And throwing a kick, Holly Holm dodging it. And oh, straight to the gut. Oh, she's down. She's down. Oh, throwing those knees. Holly Holm has to, excuse me, she has to keep blocking up. Backing up, excuse me again. Oh, they both threw the same punch at the same time. This whole fight looked like Cyborg was dominating, but here in the second round, Holly Holm has really done an excellent job at blocking and knocking Cyborg on her feet. And oh, 34 seconds left in the round, but she's gone. She is long gone. Our first ever women's bantamweight champion of Evolve. Excuse me, Evolve presents Glory MMA. That's why I got it mixed up a little bit. But Glory MMA, the first ever women's bantamweight champion. Look at that. Wham! Straight in the jaw, and it just knocked her out. Look at this. Oh! Look at that. No follow-up punches even needed. She didn't even need to use follow-up punches. That's pure insanity, excuse me. Insane. The first ever women's bantamweight champion of Glory MMA. You know, Holly Holm is now 1-0. Cyborg is now 0-1. Braden Knight 1-0. Tito Ortiz 0-1. Ladies and gentlemen, O'Malley Garbrandt will be the first ever Glory MMA bantamweight champion. Cody Garbrandt or Sugar Sean O'Malley? Let's see right here, right now. Will this fight make it past the second round? So far, we've had 2 fights, and both of them haven't even came close. Garbrandt taunting. Look at this. Neither of these men like each other. Garbrandt, a really good boxer. Look at that. I can't believe that of the names that we got, possibly the biggest name that we were able to, you know, buy out was Tito Ortiz, but also Michael Chandler and Eddie Alvarez, who were in our main event, but Cody Garbrandt as well. Sugar Sean O'Malley really kind of just starting, but Holly Holm, Tito Ortiz, Cody Garbrandt, Chris Cyborg, you know, some of our fighters. And next week you'll obviously see new fighters in different weight divisions to crown the first champions of the other divisions. You're not going to see these fighters fighting too often. Next week is going to be an awesome night for Glory MMA, just the same as tonight is. Every single Wednesday, right here on Lead the World TV, and throwing a massive punch. Look at that. Cody Garbrandt with his superior boxing is just, he is just murdering Sugar Sean O'Malley. But Sugar Sean O'Malley is showing some skill here with those ducks, and a duck of his own is, right as I say that, oh, trying to show off for the fans. At the end of the night, we'll also show you Fight of the Night and KO of the Night. Cody Garbrandt missing those punches. Missing the punch as well. Oh! Sugar Sean O'Malley. Throwing that punch. Looks like Sugar Sean O'Malley's going to knock out Cody Garbrandt. That is my prediction in the first round. Oh! Right as I say that, Cody Garbrandt throws a big punch. Cody Garbrandt obviously has a little bit of rust, but so does everybody else here. Oh! Look at that. Oh my. Cody Garbrandt has backed Sugar Sean O'Malley into the cage, and he's just destroying him here. With Sugar Sean O'Malley, look at this. In the final rounds, 3 seconds left in the round. 3 seconds left in the first round, and Cody Garbrandt couldn't even make it out of the first round. You know, I said it very early that a knockout first round for Cody Garbrandt was my prediction, but it was a first round knockout for Sugar Sean O'Malley because he was very patient. He's your first ever bantamweight champion, and it is time to move on to our main event of the night. Look at that. Cody Garbrandt just fell, and then a backflip from Sugar Sean O'Malley, just showing off. There he is, your first ever bantamweight champion. Ladies and gentlemen, that is just awesome. We've had nothing but knockouts here tonight. Will our main event be any different? I hope so. Ladies and gentlemen, I know we all love knockouts, but, you know, for the safety of these fighters, I pray that this isn't a knockout, and I pray that it's... I mean, I guess it's safer to be knocked out than go a 25-minute round war. But Michael Chandler, Eddie Alvarez, man, these two have a long, storied career, a storied history. Who is going to be Glory MMA lightweight champion, the first ever? We find out right here, right now on Glory MMA. This is awesome. Here we go. Look, Michael Chandler just waiting for him to come and throwing a big punch, but it didn't work. Immediately going for the takedown as we knew he would. But he can't get it. And he gets it. Look at this. Michael Chandler. And look, Michael Chandler raining in those punches. Look at that. Look at this. The wrestling and ground and pound of Michael Chandler. And Eddie Alvarez is back to his feet, but I don't think he's safe there either. Oh, he went for another takedown, but gets knocked down. Throwing a kick. And again, another takedown. Another takedown defended by Eddie Alvarez. This is our main event, who will be the first ever Glory MMA lightweight champion, and once again, taking him down. Doesn't look like he's going to get it. That's the third takedown attempt, and the second unsuccessful one. Missing a punch. Eddie Alvarez is doing well. But so is Michael Chandler. Who could possibly win this? And there it is with another takedown. And here we go. Back to the ground and pound of Michael Chandler. And we are back at it. Look at this. Look at these two men. These two men are throwing bombs. And look, Michael Chandler trying to get back down. Eddie Alvarez is not going to allow it to happen. Gets back to his feet. And attempting another takedown, and he gets it. Michael Chandler dominating. Look at these punches. He's already got a black eye, and we're not even halfway through. Look at this. We're not even through the first round, and he's already been destroyed. I fear that this is going to be another, second round knockout. Maybe not if he keeps defending, but maybe even a first round knockout. I don't know. It's very unpredictable here in Glory MMA, just as unpredictable as it was in Evolve. And there we, oh my God, what just happened? Eddie Alvarez, your first ever lightweight champion here in Glory MMA history. What a night it has been. That was the main event, throwing a punch and getting missed and then uppercutted. Oh my God, look at this. Can we see it one more time? Oh, snap. Eddie Alvarez, your first ever Evolve Glory MMA champion. Gotta give it out to all of these men. But ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to see Fight of the Night? Are you ready to see all the performance enhancing stuff, all that, all the contract stuff? Ladies and gentlemen, Fight of the Night, Braden Knight versus Tito Ortiz, and performance of the night goes to O'Malley. O'Malley gonna get a $10,000 raise for tonight. And then Braden Knight obviously gonna make a lot of money. I believe it is $25,000 for Fight of the Night. And then we'll give Cyborg, and Holly Holm, and Chandler and Alvarez, and Garbrandt and Ortiz, the normal amount of money that they were paid for, plus the obvious, pay-per-view buys. Ladies and gentlemen, Chicago, Illinois, USA, Action Avenue, Chandler versus Alvarez was the main event. Our first ever MMA, Glory MMA lightweight champion was Eddie Alvarez. Our first bantamweight champion was O'Malley. And our first ever women's bantamweight champion was Holly Holm. And then Tito Ortiz lost to Braden Knight. Look at this. Can you see the fight statistics for Braden Knight and Tito Ortiz? There it is if y'all wanted to see that. The main event. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Evolve. Welcome to Glory MMA. Gotta give a round of applause to all of the men here at Glory MMA. Thank you, Tony Black. Thank you, Evolve. Thank you, Johnny Black. Thank you, Lead the World, and Ariana. And then finally, thank you for the song playing right now, Kira, New World. Ladies and gentlemen, good night, goodbye. Thank you, Glory MMA.